ॐ गणानां गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पतान् शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सेदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वत्यै नमो नित्यं भद्रकाल्यै नमो नमः। वेदवेदान्तवेदाङ्ग विद्यास्थानेभ्यैव च सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। व्यासं वसिष्ठनप्तारं शक्तेः पौत्रमकल्मषं पराशरात्मजं वन्दे शुकतातं तपोनिधिं। व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। अचतुर्वदनो ब्रह्मा द्विबाहुरपरो हरिः अभाललोचनः शम्भुः भगवान् बादरायणः। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। We'll read the 136th एतेन योगः प्रत्युक्तः न विलक्षणत्वात् अस्य तथात्वं च शब्दात्। Let us read something. Page 458, last line. दृष्टसाम्येन च अदृष्टम् अर्थं समर्थयन्ती युक्तिः अनुभवस्य सन्निकृष्यते विप्रकृष्यते तो श्रुतिः ऐतिह्यमात्रेण स्वार्थाभिधानात् अनुभवावसानं च ब्रह्मविज्ञानम् अविद्याया निवर्तकम् मोक्षसाधनं च दृष्टफलतया इष्यते। श्रुतिरपि श्रोतव्यो मंतव्यः इति श्रवणव्यतिरेकेण मननं विदति तर्कम् अपि अत्र आदर्तव्यम् दर्शयति। अतः तर्कनिमित्तः पुनः आक्षेपः क्रियते। न विलक्षणत्वात् अस्य इति यदुक्तं चेतनं ब्रह्म जगतः कारणं प्रकृतिरिति तन्नोपपद्यते। कस्मात् विलक्षणत्वात् अस्य विकारस्य प्रकृत्याः इदं हि ब्रह्म कार्यत्वेन अभिप्रेयमाणं जगत् ब्रह्म विलक्षणम् अचेतनम् अशुद्धं च दृश्यते। ब्रह्म च जगद्विलक्षणम् चेतनं शुद्धं च श्रूयते। न च विलक्षणत्वे प्रकृतिविकारभावो दृष्टः नहि रुचकादयः विकाराः मत्प्रकृतिकाः भवन्ति। शरावादयो वा सुवर्णप्रकृतिकाः मृदैवतो मृदन्विता विकाराः प्रक्रियन्ते सुवर्णेन च सुवर्णान्विताः। तथा इदमपि जगत् अचेतनं सुखदुःख मोहान्वितं सत् अचेतनस्यैव सुख दुःख मोहात्मकस्य कारणस्य कार्यं भवितुम् अर्हतीति न विलक्षणस्य ब्रह्मणः ब्रह्म विलक्षणत्वं च अस्य जगतः अशुद्धचेतनत्व दर्शनात् अवगन्तव्यम्। अशुद्धं हि जगत् सुख दुःख मोहात्मकतया प्रीति परिताप विषादादि हेतुत्वात् स्वर्ग नरकादि उच्चावच प्रपंचत्वाच्च अचेतनं च इदं जगत् चेतनं प्रति कार्यकारणभावेन उपकरणभावोपगमात् नहीं साम्ये सति उपकार्योपकारक भावो भवति नहीं प्रदीपौ परस्परस्य उपकुरुतः We were saying this third adhikaran of the second chapter, first pad. So in the first two adhikaran, the topic was of Sankhya Smriti. Sankhya Smriti. There is something called Sankhya Sutra, which is called Smriti. So the Sankhya was saying, you accept the Sankhya Smriti because this is also Smriti. And to that point, Vedvyas Bhagavan said that because your Sankhya Smriti is not in accordance with Vedas, therefore it cannot be accepted. Although it's a Smriti. I'm just giving you the gist in 2 lines. Sankhya Smriti, first two adhikaran. Third adhikaran, the same thing now is proved by logic. If you remember that day I had told that logic is the primary praman in Sankhya but not in Vedanta. And I had mentioned this is called, so earlier adhikaran was Smriti Virodha Parihara, and this is Tarka Virodha Parihara. No. So Tarka Virodha Parihara. Parihar means removal. So previous to adhikaran, Smriti Virodha Parihar was done. Why? Because they say that you Vedantins are illogical. And here Vedvyas says that we are not illogical, and we will not discuss the same point through the logical angle. Then why are you talking about logic when you are not having the conviction that logic is important? So I had mentioned last day before yesterday, that logic does not have access to Atma. Because logic can act in the area which is in the seen world, which is grasped by the intellect. Intellect cannot and does not have gati in the self. Intellect cannot go in the self. Intellect can work in the outside area. How the plant is flowering, how the seasons are going, how the human body is functioning, how the food is digested, how the kidney functions, how the brain is giving the signals. All these are areas of logic. Why? Because it is regarding the seen world. You can objectify it. Objectify, understand, no? You can perceive it, conceive it. It is worth conceiving. You can conceive that. Put into the object of thought. Object of thought. Thought can catch it. And catcher is bigger than caught. So something is catching it. Supposing I am catching this watch. So my hand has to be bigger than the watch. Therefore logic can catch it. And therefore hundreds of subjects are being discussed all over the world. So many new subjects have come. So many new subjects. Even among the engineering, among the medical, there are sub-subjects. Earlier they were eye specialist. So I went to Dehradun. So they had the doctors in the one house. One was cornea specialist. Cornea, not corona. Cornea specialist. No, corona only comes. Cornea specialist. Other was retina specialist. And two brothers in the house. Both eye specialist. Very good family. So two brothers. They were sitting. So I said, what do you do? He said, I'm eye doctor. The other said, I'm also eye doctor. I said, both of you are eye doctors. Why didn't you change your branches? And then he said, no, I am the cornea specialist. Cornea specialist, and his retina. Retina is where image is formed. And cornea is this, what you see. Itna bhi hai. Earlier it was orthopedics. Orthopedics also have a lot of branches. Knee change, those who do operation on knee change, etc. They are different. Neurophysicist is different, neurosurgeon is different. Neurosurgeon is different than neurophysicist. The one who is a neurophysician, he will not do surgery. He is like Dr. Dasi, she is surgeon. There are a lot of physicists, they won't do surgery. And both the studies are different. And all are based on tark, logic. Why you get hungry? You are not getting hungry. So now they will start finding out by Anuman Praman why you are not getting hungry. So if you go to the doctor, first question, are you getting hungry or not? You say, no, I don't get hungry. So then they find out something is wrong. That means some viral effect is there. Therefore, you are not getting the hunger sufficiently. Immediately they will try to, okay, go for blood report now. I want to know why, what is the problem? What is the problem? I went to Dr. Hargobind. He immediately said, blood report, I want. Blood report to check whether the prostate is malignant or not. Immediately. When I said, he said, no, there is no possibility, but this is our way of working. We have to cross-check it, and then only I'll be quiet. All our cause-effect relation is there. No, but same logic people start using in Atma, not understanding that the Atma is the illuminator of the Buddhi. And this thought, Shrotrasya Shrotram Manaso Manoyat Vacho Havacham Sau Pranasya Prana. If you remember, this comes in which Upanishad? Kenopanishad. Only a very difficult question you ask. Kenopanishad. Tell me why Buddhi doesn't have access to Atma? Because anything cannot go in its nature, in its own self. Action is possible on something else other than yourself. Swatmani Kriya Bhavat. This watch can be thrown on the table. Watch can't be thrown on the watch. Action cannot be done on the own self. So the very self of Buddhi is the Atma. Therefore, Buddhi cannot think about Atma. You are clear? It is not clear. Buddhi, intellect, is illumined by the Atma. So very essence of intellect is the self. Right? And anything cannot act on itself. Action is on something other than yourself. 100 times I give the example that feet can't walk on feet. This tip of the finger can't itch its own self. Finger can itch or scratch something other than itself. Same hand it can scratch, but other point other than this point. This point can't scratch its own point. So the Buddhi cannot think about self because thinking is an action. And action is possible by on something other than itself. Therefore, intellect cannot think about the Atma. It is totally gone. Moment it starts thinking, it is not there. And therefore, logic cannot act on the self. My logic cannot prove the self. The intellect has no access. Then how do you prove the self? I'll prove the self. Then why you are using logic? I am using logic because you are illogical in your intellectual capacities. I am not proving the self. I am using the logic to remove the wrong logic in your intellect. You are thinking, I am man, this is illogical, I'll prove you. This is intellectually. So I am dealing at the intellectual misconception and not at the area of self. I hope this point is clear. They say, prove God. Prove God. You cannot prove because not that we cannot, there is no proof. But you cannot prove by logic. So it is sound a little difficult because we are habituated to thinking anything is logical. We are habituated to thinking by buddhi. Everywhere we use buddhi only. But the same ship which can run well in the water can't run a meter also in the road. So we are going to resolve the illogical deductions at the intellectual level. Understood? No? Removing the misconceptions at the intellectual level. That I am using the logic. Like I feel, I felt I am bigger. Why? Because I did this work alone. This is my logic. I feel I deserve more attention because I did this work alone. I made bulb. Made bulb? You are Edison? No. I made bulb means I brought bulb and put it. On the top I went. Top of the temple I am putting the bulb. And on the top of that shikhar, one bulb we will put so that you can see from distance. It will make one light from inside. I felt like that. I'll tell you how ego is illogical. I did it. I feel like this. Then logic will come to remove this wrong logic. See, you think you put the bulb, but ladder you did not make. Ladder you got. Somebody held the ladder. Otherwise, you would have fallen. Unfortunately, you did not fall. So the ladder was put. So if you're putting out, the bulb was already there. So bulb was there, ladder was there. Somebody gave you the idea. So you did not do it alone. Anything you have not done alone. This is your illogical conclusion that you did it alone. And therefore your ego is illogically present. And therefore I will use the logic to remove that wrong logic in the ego, in the intellect. I hope you understand. This is similarly with attachment, similarly with hatred, similarly with my own sadness. Sadness is also illogical. Sadness is also illogical. Anger is also illogical. Passion is also illogical. They are all intellectually, they are sitting very hard with a lot of illogical deductions are there. So there I will use the logic to tell how they are illogical. This is one point. Second point. Self is only mentioned by Shruti Pramana. That self nature is that it is avikari, it is non-modifying, it is non-dual. Now how it is there, please note, I am using the logic to justify what Upanishad has said. Justify. I am using the intellect is not convinced. So I am using the logic to convince the intellect about itself. I am not showing it. And therefore, Vedanta talks about this. I hope this much is clear. Also, why logic is used, since Vedanta talks about Siddhavastu. Siddhavastu means, I had told this point. Siddhavastu means that I already have conclusion about it. This is a problem. If somebody is fresh, you can tell him very clearly. When we have interview of Vedanta course, so in that one column is there, what is your background? Have you read books, etc.? Or you have gone in some other organization and somebody writes, I have gone to this, that. So that gives me little jitters because that person is already hard. He will not budge from his point easily. Well, yes, I have. They are very happy that I am telling I have read a lot, but actually it is a minus point. Because when it will be taught, you will not be able to conceive. You need a fresh board. And you already have read a lot. And when it will be taught, you will resist it. So what is required is till the talk is going on, at least for that time you forget it. Later on, when you are matured enough, then you can think. But you already have read unnecessary things. Unguided reading. Misguided or unguided. Some are very good readers. Some are voracious reader of any book they start reading. Okay. Now what they have read, when XYZ author has written something. I don't know how much they are logical. Now he feels I read that book in that this was written. And you are saying like that. Therefore, when we are studying, we are asked not to visit library. Till the course is going on, don't visit library. Because you are not fit. When somebody is putting or making the garden at a time, better no other gardener touches that garden. At a time, give the garden to one gardener. Because one gardener will do something, other will disturb it. So Vedanta talks about the Siddhavastu. I already have a conclusion. What? I am body mind, I am tall, I am female, and I have mild, or I am sad. This was Sansari's, or I am father, mother. Sang says, no, I am detached from the body. So my personal conclusions and Shastra-based conclusion, both are contradictory. Sang says, I am Karta, I am Bhokta, I am Karta consciousness. I am Akarta, but I am Bhokta. देखो ध्यान देना. I'm non-doer, but I'm enjoyer. This is what Sang says now. So we have got lot of contradictory conclusions. So somebody said, one day, this science has a proper answer about everything. And there is a, unanimous conclusion about that. That gravity is this much, body is. Why you have so much of people, so much of philosophies come up, so much of dogmas come up, so much of things? I say, bhai, because it is a subtle topic. It is a difficult topic, and therefore everybody says something. It is not a worldly topic that you can have gross conclusion and conclusion is right. The Atma is not a gross topic about which I can just say like that. And everybody will be agreeing. Everybody has different conclusions. No, because Bhaskar says, because you have a contradictory conclusions about I, therefore we will find out what is the right conclusion. The process through which you find out, that is an intellectual process. And therefore, we will use the tarak or yukti to come to the understanding. So, Shravan and Manan gives you understanding. Nididhyasan or meditation gives you remove the habitual, erroneous way of thinking. Okay, this point we have. Now, what is the Tark Virod claimed by Sankhya? Please note, we are now going into heavy logical areas. So, your intellectual capacity should be grown. Which is grown, I hope so. So, Sankhya, what is Sankhya saying? Sankhya says, the material cause of anything has to be similar as the material of the effect. This is called salakshanyam. When you see an effect, when you see an effect, the material cause of the effect should be same. The cause, if you see a 24 karat ornament, then material cause should be 24 karat gold only. It should not be 16 karat gold. Although 24 karat ornament is not there. For your information, gold is very brittle. I think 16 or 17 karat. 18 karat. Because it will break. If they put copper, etc. Allied with copper. Then gold is allied with copper, I don't know. But expensive is 24 karat. Expensive is 24 karat. Pure gold is that. It is in form of a biscuit or a brick, which is got from the earth. Then they are going the processes. Then it shines. Very expensive gold is there. This country is known for gold. The Indians were brought they were told that in Johannesburg there are gold on the trees. You can pluck. I think Johannes itself means gold, something like that. Find out. Golden city. Berg means mountain, I think. But Johannes itself means gold. Huh? Eh? Acha. But that is what it made the country very rich. Because this is very rich country in minerals. Platinum is there, gold is there, even diamond is here. And therefore so much for 500 years these Dutch and Englishmen were here. Much of the gold or minerals they must have taken away from the country. Very rich country, poorly managed. Very good seasons. Unlike Europe. Europe has bad seasons. Very extreme weathers are there. This Durban weather is better weather. Anyway, so if the ornament is 16 carat, then the gold should be 16 carat. Right now? If the effect called the pot is, then there should be cause called mud should be there. If the child is born, should be born from human being only. Because anything's cause is of the near same nature as the effect. This is called saman lakshanasya bhava. Salakshanyam. Saman lakshanam bhava. If mother and father both are actors, 90% chance is that the child will be actor. They call about nepotism in Bollywood. I also don't like nepotism. But I can tell you, if the parents are actor or actresses, high chances are that the child will be actor or actress. What do you say? See, high chances are there that he will be actor. I'm not taking actor actress's name. Later on, I'll tell you. What will you tell? I know everything. She's Siddh in that area. If the husband and wife are doctor, then at least one child will be doctor. Absi Rikesh is doctor. Nanita is doctor. The daughter Shweta is also doctor. वो तो ब्लड में ही आ जाता है. And nature also resembles. Nature of the parents will resemble the nature of the child. Some nature, I'm not saying 100%, but there will be some resemblance. At least if not, then your grandfather, grandmother, nana, nani. There are six people are there who have shaped your nature. Your mother, father, your nana, nani, and your dada, dadi. It is possible that you may not match with your, but high chances is there that their nature will reflect in your nature. 6. At least first two only will reflect. What do you feel? If the parents are brilliant in some academics, they'll be good. If the parents are in music, the child is Allah Raka is there. Allah Raka was the tabla player. Zakir Hussain is his son. Zakir Hussain, Allah Raka was great. I think still he is alive. The great tabla player. Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, the Amjad Ali Khan, Sarod is there. His two sons are there, Amin and Aman. Both are in Sarod playing. That you can make it out. Whether it is a musical area, whether it is a, thank God, this Lata Mangeshkar is not married. Otherwise, she would have another child who would be musician only. Scientist child will be like it. Similarly, they say if your parents have any biological deficiencies, they are having diabetes or your blood pressure is, doctor will always ask you that your parents have blood pressure or diabetes. So it will carry both the parent, if both the parent have the same disease, supposing blood pressure was, then more than 40-50% chances are there that you will have blood pressure and diabetes. Are you getting my point? Not getting. Therefore, I asked her. So she said that in their family also the problem what you have, what your mother also did. वो जीन्स में आ जाता है. It comes in your genes, your physical structure. Parents are very tall, you also will be tall. Chal bhai, I hope understood. Well, understood too, don't I understand. So my point is, well, I'm more interested in the examples rather than Brahmasudvadya. So there is a commonness between material cause and the effect. Very good. What do you want to say? Please note, Sang is saying all these things. Yet Vedanta has to come. They are all listening. They are both sit at one place without fighting. And one says, other listens. Then other will say this. Ultimately, then they will decide. Not that he ran away. I don't want to talk to you. Get out. Not that they are fighting. They are not like us. They are quite evolved. They have conquered their anger, etc. Conquered their ego, anger, and therefore they have come to this stage. Very dignified ways were there. In Mahabharata war, no woman was touched and killed. Imagine that. And war used to get over in the evening. Night, nobody will attack. Similarly, in Ramayana war, Lakshmanji fainted, but the doctor was in Lanka. So from the enemy's doctor was brought. So Shane Vaidya. So they had quite a, decorum they have maintained. So Vedanta he is listening. He said, okay, first you complete and whatever you have to talk, you talk. Not that he's not allowing the other to talk. Or he's raising his voice. This is our crude ways. So then they're not fit for discussion. Then I think you should go for Karma Yoga. You're not fit for this path. For Gyan Marg. When you go to the process of Karma Yoga, do some Seva project. Now, he means, Sankhya is saying, he said when you see the universe, it is all inert and matter. See, the desk is inert, mic is inert. I agree, I agree. Their cause should also be inert. If the effect is inert, then material cause should be inert. Because this must have come from the cause which is having the same nature as I can see with the effect. Do you agree? Well, yes, I agree with that. He said one thing more is there. In this Srishti, if you see, there are three things. One is inertness, other is activity, and third is knowledge. Oh, yes. Three things are there. Well, yes. Therefore, the cause of that should be amalgamation of three. Because everything is an amalgamation of three. Like our body is there. So body is there, but there is a movement in the body. Even when you are sitting, the bloods are moving inside. The air, the oxygen is inhaled, exhaled, exhalation is going on. So a lot of movement in your stomach is going on. Even when you are sleeping, but digestion process continues, circulation continues. So there is activity within the body goes on. So inertness is there, activity is there, and there is a knowledge area. And therefore, this world should have the cause, which is the amalgamation of all three Shakti. And that cause is called Pradhan or Prakriti. Sankhya. And that Prakriti or Pradhan should be Trigunatmika. It should be composed of 3 gunas. Sure? Yes. You agree? Yes, you continue. Like plant is there. Plant. So the leaf, stems, roots, they are all inert. But plant also have activity goes on. From the roots, they suck the water from the earth. Inside, if you under the earth, and lot of plants are there, supposing. So they dominate on each other. They fight also. Under the earth, they have a lot of politics. They have a lot of dominance. They can crush each other. So one plant can suppress other plant root-wise. You have heard or not? Quite they can very, like, this plant has very strong roots. What is it called? Ficus. Ficus roots are too deep. It goes into the ground it spreads far. And if others are coming in between, it will suppress it. Ficus. That means there is a knowledge aspect. Touch me not plant is also there. One pitcher plant I told you that if any insect goes, it closes. Insect goes, it closes. And insect is killed. So there is a knowledge aspect. The activity is going on. It is moving, growing, it is budding, then flowering, then fruit. What do you want to say? I want to say that in this world, 3 things are seen. Power of knowledge, power of activity, and power of inertia. Therefore, the cause should be having all 3 things. Not only pure consciousness. Your problem is, Sankhya is saying to Vedanta, your problem is, you say the cause of the world is Brahman, and Brahman is pure consciousness. My problem is that if it was pure consciousness, then world also would be pure consciousness. So because there is a dissimilarity in the nature of the world and the Brahman, therefore Brahman should not be the cause. Sankhya. First and 2 sutras are of Sankhya only. So 8 sutras are there in this section. 8. So answer of Vedanta will start from 3rd. So karya karanayoho madhye avastha bheda vartate na tu vastu bheda. Between cause and effect, there is a difference of states, not essence. Sankhya say. ठीक है. Mud is there, mud has become pot. So mud was one state, pot is another state. But essentially both are mud only. Essential things should be one. And therefore Salakshana Niyam is logically proved. It's called Salakshana Niyam. And Sankhya says we are strictly following the rule of Salakshanyam, but you are the one, you are violating that rule. I am violating it, of course. Why? Because inert Prakriti as a material cause is true. So Prakriti is inert, it is Trigunatmika, it is Vidvikaram. Because world is also inert, it is Trigunatmika, it is Vidvikara, etc. And therefore the world and the Pradhanam is having Salakshanyam. Don't forget this word. I am repeating it. Salakshanyam. Same qualities. Salakshan means having the same attributes, same qualities. They say a chip of the old block. He is a chip of the old block. It's a good sense, it is said. Good sense that somebody's grandfather was a musician. He was a musician. Then his son is also, our grandson is also come out as a good musician. He's a chip of the old block. Like Raksha's father, your father-in-law. He was a good, very good, great musician here in South Africa. You know him? Don't know him? He has come here also. What is his name? Harry Singh. Harry Singh. Quite well known here. He could play harmonium, sitar, vocal. So lot of his students are there. I think Tony is also, many are his student. You have heard? Harry Singh. Old person. His father-in-law. You are so quiet as if I have heard everything. You should know you are, you have lived here for longer time than No, he created many musicians. So this is called chip of the old block. This is Sang. Sang is saying, Vedanting is sitting quietly. He said, first you complete, then I'll also talk. So he's saying, Pradhan prapanchayoho madhye salakshanatvam vartate. Between the Pradhan, Prakriti cause, and this Prapanch world, there is similarity in qualities. Okay. Now, according to Vedanta, he's refuting now. You are saying cause of world is Brahman. Are you saying that? Yes. Brahman is of the nature of consciousness, pure consciousness, without part, without modification, without attribute, without deshkal, time and space. You agree? Well, yes, I agree. I am agreeing everything what you are saying. Now, if that is the cause, effect should also not have time and space. Effect should not have inertness. Effect should not have vikalp. Effect should not have modification. But we see that your effect is totally different than your cause. And therefore, with all due respect to you, I will have to say, my wise friend, you are wrong. This is lawyer's style. You are not logical. I hope this is clear. Simple? No, I'm not giving the answer. You have to wait for the answer. Oh, I don't answer you will give. No, answer I will not give. Let me complete the sutras. So, this is the general analysis. Word analysis of this sutra, if you come. My time is almost over. See the word here. Na vilakshanatvat tathatvam cha shabdat. Na means not. So how will you, not word has no meaning. World is not a product of Brahman. So world is in bracket and product of Brahman also in bracket. Not is the only word. World is in bracket, not without bracket, and product of Brahman is also in bracket. Asya, this is running meaning. Asya vilakshanatvat, because of its dissimilar nature. Because of its dissimilar nature. Tathatvam cha. Tathatvam is that's this similarity. Shabdat. Shabdat means because of Shruti statement. Because of Shruti means Vedanta statement. This is Purpaksh is saying all these things are his only. Don't get any confusion. Answer is will be giving third sutras, which you have to wait. Well, I'm very interested in the answer. Yes, you have to interested. Therefore, questions have to be put so that really question can also be interesting. Question should be interesting. This is the running meaning. Now, each word I'm going. Na means na brahma karyam. It is prakriti karyam. Karyam means effect. It is the cause of the Brahman, prakriti. Na brahma karyam. Brahma karyam in bracket. Asya means jagatah, prapanchasya, of this world. Vilakshanatvat, because there is a dissimilarity from Brahman. Any word is remaining. Tadhatvam is remaining. Tadhatvam cha shabdat. So, wherever this similarity is there, it cannot be product of each. Two dissimilar things cannot have cause-effect relationship. Or from sugar, gold can't come out. From sugar, something sweet can come out. But not like that. From Chinese mother and father, Indian can't come out. Two dissimilar things can't have cause. From horse, you can't, cow cannot come out. If you see the calf and you see horse, you can't say this is the father. This is called Vilakshanata. Only bhai, I understood. No, you have to understand. Sankhya is saying. He says, because of this logic, the world is one nature, Brahman is another nature. How are you establishing cause and effect? So whatever this similarity is there cannot be cause and effect. Tathatvam cha. Tathatvam means dissimilarity is proved by Shabda Pramanat, by the statement of Upanishad. And Shabdat means Shabda Pramanat. Which Upanishad? All Purpaksh. Total Purpaksh. Don't do half is Purpaksh, half is answer. I'm repeating it. Two sutras are totally of opponent's argument. Totally. No answer is given here. It's interesting to hear that. Shabda, where you heard, by the way? He said in Taittiriya Upanishad 2.6. So kamyata bahusyam prajayeti. And there it came, nilayanam cha, vigyanam cha, avigyanam word he takes. He said non-sentient. So world is non-sentient. Avigyanam means world is non-sentient. So Shabdat means Shruti Vakyat Siddha. So na vilakshanatvat asya tathatvam cha Shabdat, whole thing has been said by. This is one point. Tomorrow he will give another argument to prove his point. This will be in next sutra. And after going through next sutra, then we will come to the, let's see what's the answer to it. Hope answer will be interesting. With these interesting questions that we will see tomorrow. Hari Om. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari